it's Selena Dumber again, and we're gonna look at some more of my CDs. Alright, let's look at some more multiple albums I got by various groups. Let's check out my Satyricons. Now, being that Satyricon is probably my favorite black metal band, it doesn't mean that I know very much about them, such as when albums came out. Obviously, they came out in the 90s. For instance, I don't see a year on this one, but this is one of the ones that I guess wasn't released in the US because it has one of these stickers on it. Satyricon Dark Medieval Times, now released in the US. This album started it all. So, that's pretty cool. Then we got 1999's Rebel Extravaganza. I love the one track on here called A Moment in Clarity. Yeah, there it is. I see it. Amazing. Pantera! Okay. Now, speaking of Pantera, Philip Anselmo is good friends with Satyr. And Satyr and Philip Anselmo had a huge influence on that haunted house in New Orleans. Here's another one. Utterly cult. Oh yeah. Not sure why it was backwards. But yeah, this is another cool one. I think this is a split. Is it a split? No, yes, it is a split. Yeah, it's a split. But yeah, see, I don't get it. Anyway, yeah, so there's that. Then there's the 20th anniversary of Nemesis Divinia. This is my favorite black metal album of all black metal albums. There's some great book in there with some awesome pictures from back in 1996, 1997. Back when Satyricon fucking ruled. Look at Satyr, he was a badass. See what's on the back of this. Oh yeah. Nothing on the back. Fuck you. Fuck you. This is a single or an EP. I think it's an EP. There's only 3 songs on there, or 4 songs. Moment of Clarity's on there, INRI, Nemesis Divinia, and Blessed from Below. Blessed from Below is so incredibly amazing and very soothing. And we got Satyricon, the Shadow Throne. I think I got this from Rock Fantasy. Need to stop doing that. Next up, we have Now Diabolical. This came out in 2006. It says it right there. And it has the track called King and the Pentagram Burns, as well as Now Diabolical. I think this was the CD that began what they would call the downfall of Satyricon into the mainstream era. Kind of following in the same path as bands such as Dimmu Borgir and Cradle of Filth, I guess. if Cradle of Filth was ever considered black metal. Then we got The Age of Nero. This came out in 2008. This is a special edition one. Comes with 2 CDs. One of them has like some demos and live tracks and shit like that. This one has Black Crow on a tombstone and The Wolf Pack. If you haven't heard The Wolf Pack yet by Satyricon, I suggest you check it out. And last but not least, we have Volcano. Maybe this was the downfall into obscurity of the mainstream. This came out in 2000, I can't see, 2004, I believe. But they were working on it a lot in 2002. So that's pretty cool. This one has songs like Fuel for Hatred and Black Lava, Suffering the Tyrants. It's pretty cool. And it has a big old snake on the cover. I'm really ashamed because I really didn't say much about this album. This is Nemesis Divinia. It came out in 1996, I believe. And this is my favorite. It has songs like Mother North and Immortal Passion and The Dawn of a New Age. Incredible. If you have not heard this album, this will make you a fan of Satyricon right here. And if you already love Satyricon, it'll make you love them even more. What's next? What is next? I know, let's take a look at some Don Henley. See, there it is, Don Henley. What else? What else? What else could I possibly find? Let's take a look at some Ministry. Where are they? I'm only kidding, they're right here. So what's the first thing we got? Rio Grande Dub. This is a remix for the 2006, 2005 Rio Grande Blood. It's the Piss Army. You're supposed to use a X-Acto knife and cut out the image so you have a nice stencil to spray paint all over stuff. So yeah, like I said, this is just a remix of stuff. I was never really in the remixes, but I love Ministry and I enjoy collecting a lot of their stuff, and I don't have shit compared to what's actually out there. This is the From Beer to Eternity, supposedly their last Ministry. I think it's from 2013. Yeah, 2013. And this is the tour that I saw in 2015, which they were still touring. And I'm not sure why the ticket isn't back here. I should have the ticket behind there. I might have it somewhere else. I don't know. But, I don't know. I find this album incredibly noisy, and there's too many samples in it, and I mean, Hail to His Majesty is alright, but then it's just, I don't know, it just seems like a filler. Then we got, what's this one called? Ranthology, which is like a best of. Whoa! It's got like some demos, some a couple of remixes, some live tracks, and some studio work. And we got the 1990 In Case You Didn't Feel Like Showing Up, the live album, which has The Missing, Tracks such as The Missing, So What, Burning Inside, Thieves, Stigmata, Deity, if I'm saying that right. And I love this album. It's early ministry. It's you know, pre-Psalm 69, post their 80s Pet Shop Boys sounding 80s shit. Here's the Rio Grande Blood, the original before the remix. I think this came out in 2006. You know how they were. Everything was against Bush and all that shit. So, you know, it is what it is. He was a fucking idiot anyway. Then we got a CD that was really hard for me to find. I actually found this over at a store called Soundtracks in Middletown, New York, that doesn't exist. The Land of Rape and Honey. And I actually have the cassette tape of this, because that was the only thing that I could find. And so I had recorded it onto a burnable CD. And I had that for a while, and then I wound up finding this, and it took my breath away. It's got songs like Stigmata, The Missing, Destruction, Land of Rape and Honey, You Know What You Are. This is, I believe this is 1988. Trying to look and see. Yep, 1988. Then we have the album that came out next, The Mind is a Terrible Thing to Taste. This is 1989. And with songs such as Thieves, Burning Inside, Never Believe, Breathe, So What, The Dream Song. This is a fantastic, fantastic buy right here. If you are a Ministry fan and you do not have this, then there is definitely something wrong. I had gotten this from BMG years ago. Or at least I thought I did. Maybe it was Columbia House. Then we have their one of many retirement albums. This is the Last Sucker, with the hologram George Bush lizard guy thing. I used to promote all about this on YouTube, on an old YouTube channel I have called Just One Fix 69. Everything was, hey, Uncle Jay here, and I'm letting you know about the Last Sucker. So, I mean, it's alright. I'm mostly for all the old ministries, such as this wonderful single right here, which I'm not sure if it's rare or not, but I got it for $3 over at Rhino Records, as you could see. This is the 1991 Jesus Built My Hot Rod single. And there's quite a few little tidbits on the back, such as you got a long version of Jesus Built My Hot Rod, and then you got the TV song, which is the original TV song, because the one on Psalm 69 is TV2, I believe, or TV3. Then I got the Ministry 12-inch singles 1981 to 1984. With Every Day is Halloween, Cold Life, Halloween Remix, Nature of Love, shit like that. So this is, you know, their older stuff. Like I said, I'm pretty much a collector. Oh, that's dust or what? Shows how often I listen to this shit. Okay. And we got the Ministry Just One Fix single. Has tracks such as, if they show them on here, let's see, We got Just One Fix, The Quick Fix, and Just One Fix VE. I don't know what that means, video edit or what. But I got this from eBay, probably for like $15 or something. This is pretty hard to get. Then we got the Ministry Schwinkter tour, which was their 1996 tour, right after Filth Pig. I like it. I think it's really good. And it's pretty, you know, pretty much vintage Ministry. Filth Pig and back. Then we got Ministry Twitch, which has the song Over the Shoulder, which I really like. I remember seeing the video and saying to myself, that is not Al Jorgensen. Then we got the Greatest Fits, you know, greatest hits kind of thing. You know, it's got hits like Stigmata, Land of Rape and Honey, Thieves, NWO, Just One Fix, Reload, Lay Lady Lay, shit like that. Then we have my personal favorite. This is on my probably top 5 greatest albums ever made. This is the famous Ministry Psalm 69. Even though it does not say Psalm 69, it has some Arabic signs on there. This is a fantastic, fantastic record, containing such great songs such as Just One Fix, NWO, Scarecrow, Corrosion. Every song on here is perfect. The title track, Psalm 69, incredible. And last but not least, we have 1996's underrated Filth Pig. This was an album that I loved very dearly. This would be my second favorite Ministry. And a lot of critics weren't really into it. And I think it's because Ministry waited so long to get back into the saddle again. This came out in 1996. Their last album before this was Psalm 69 back in 1992. So it took a while to come out with a new album, and I think people had all but forgotten about Ministry at that point, unfortunately. Alright, what is next? Let's take a look at some Emperor. I don't have very many Emperors. I don't know a lot about them. I do know what I like. I love the song Empty on this, which came out in 2001. Empty's a fantastic song. Emperor. I think I have a best of somewhere in here. This was my favorite Emperor, the Equilibrium. I love Curse You All Men and of Blindless and Subsequent Sears. I used to listen to this all the time when I worked over at a old knife factory. Fantastic record. I believe this was in 1999. Yes, 99. Then we have the In the Night Side Eclipse. It says that it says 1999, but I don't think this is a 1999 record. Yeah, I used to have this shirt and I fucking lost it, and I don't know what the hell ever happened to it. This one has the King Diamond or Merciful Fate cover to the song Gypsy. Then there's Reverence, which I had gotten from a friend of mine who had gotten a hold of a whole shitload of really weird black metal CDs and shit like that. And I never seen this anywhere else. I think there's just like 3 songs on it. So yeah, this came out in 1997. Then we got this one, which also came in that same box. It's called Live Ceremonies. And I think it's rare. I never seen Emperor in the box like that. And I really should start listening to these more. Then we have Wrath of the Tyrant, which I believe is Emperor's first. So now I know that the other album, Into the Night Side Eclipse, is not 1999, because this one says it as well. I guess that's when it was remastered. Yeah, I forgot. This is in 91. This is back when Mortiz was an Emperor. Yeah, he played bass. I guess this was before he put on the ears and the nose and all that shit. I got a couple of Mortiz. I'll have to show it one day. Then we have the 2003 Scattered Ashes, which is a best of Emperor. It's got 2 CDs. I think they retired after this, but I don't know if they're back. I think I heard that, you know, they recently came back, or they've been back. Then we got the Anthems to the Welkin at Dusk, if I said that right. Another one that I'd probably have to take the booklet out to see what the hell year it came out. So this was in 1996. Very badass. Emperor always had an amazing image. Let's check out some Megadeth. So this is my very small collection of Megadeth. We got the Cryptic Writings, which came out in 1996. This was basically what I would consider the... Wait a minute. What is that? Dynex. What the f... This I considered Megadeth's downfall. A lot of people would probably consider Euthanasia to be their downfall. But, yeah, I didn't like this one very much. I like Trust and Use the Man, and that was pretty much it. Then we got 1994's Euthanasia, which was my very first Megadeth. I had gotten it from BMG, which I tried to mark out with a marker. I don't know why. With such tracks as Reckoning Day, Train of Consequences, A Tout le Monde, Killing Road, Euthanasia, which is a great track. This is the original disc right here. I do not like any of Dave Mustaine's remasters. They sound different. It sounds like they re-recorded everything, and I don't like the way it sounds. So I got this in 1995. Like I said, it was my first Megadeth. And it's one of my favorites. It's, as far as my favorite goes, it's between this and Rust in Peace. Then we got Hidden Treasures, which are a collection of songs that were on soundtracks and things like that. No More Mr. Nice Guy, Go to Hell, Angry Again, 99 Ways to Die, Datums. remember my sister bought this for me over at, I think it was Ames back then. It might have been Jamesway. Now it's a Walmart, because Walmarts are everywhere. Then we got the remix and remastered Megadeth. So Far, So Good, So What. Super fast, super speed album. For some reason, I can't listen to the early Megadeth without thinking about cocaine and probably heroin. Not that I ever used that shit before, but it's probably what goes through the mind. So then we got Megadeth Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? With such songs as Wake Up Dead, The Conjuring, Peace Sells, Devil's Island. I really do like this album a lot. This is 1986, I believe. Great album. Then we got Countdown to Extinction. This is also the original, because the remasters are fucking shit. This is 1992, I believe. Skin on My Teeth, Sympathy of Destruction, Foreclosure of a Dream, Sweating Bullets, High Speed Dirt. Then we got the 1990 Megadeth Rust in Peace. I wish I had the original. When I bought the remixed ones, I got rid of most of my shit, which was really stupid. Holy Wars, Punishment Due, which is one of my... I don't know, that might actually be my favorite Megadeth song. It's like a well-oiled machine, that song. Hangar 18, Take No Prisoners, Poison Was the Cure, Tornado of Souls, Dawn Patrol. Excellent, excellent record. Oh look, here's the original. Look at that. There's the new one. Here's the original. I forgot I stole this from my friend Eazy-E. He won't miss it. Then we got The System Has Failed. Then we got the Best of Megadeth, Capital Punishment. It's just like a best of stuff. Kill the King, Future, Crush 'Em, there's some new shit on there. Whatever. Then we got the first Megadeth, Killing Is My Business. I hate this cover. I like the original cover, as corny as it looks. Last Rites, Love to Death, Killing Is My Business, The Skull Beneath the Skin, Rattlehead, Chosen Ones Looking Down. This one also has these boots. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Alright, time for my box set surprise. This is the Tenacious D Pick of Destiny box from 2006, I believe, which includes the Pick of Destiny. It doesn't work. It doesn't help me play guitar any better. As a matter of fact, that makes it a lot worse. It's a real piece of fuck. Comes with these tarot cards that I had opened at one time. So, these are the tarot cards. Just like from the movie. These are probably like directions or some shit, I don't know. And then you got the hologram CD. And it comes with like the booklet. Which isn't a booklet at all. It's actually a movie poster riding the Sasquatch. And of course, this one has songs such as Kickapoo, featuring Dio, Classical, Baby, Destiny, History. And then you got, I think most of the songs have David Grohl playing the drums. And I have the movie as well. I think it's the only Jack Black movie I actually like. I fucking hate his eyebrows. So that's it for my CD collection part 2. I'm ending this video now because the last time I kind of ran out of time. So I'll see you next time.